What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Unseen. We back with another video, man. You know the vibes. Hey, I just wanted to come through and just talk to y'all again and let you know that your boy is right. Like, I told y'all that something is coming, and we're starting to see it brew up in this matrix a little bit more. I wanted to just get y'all up to speed on what's going on spiritually right now and just what the fuck's really about to be happening soon. I feel like the planet is just awakening right now. I feel like we're in this stage where shit is starting to brew up. We're starting to see it go a little quicker. We're starting to see shit accelerate on both levels in terms of just the kundalini of the earth right now, just what's going on with the planet, some portals being opened and shit. I see the multiple suns in the sky, you know what I'm saying? I've seen these on the internet and shit. The easiest thing to do is just to go outside and just sit there, bro. When you go out and that's what works for me at least. That's the easiest shit for me, is to go outside and just sit there. And when you sit there and you just observe nature, you observe the animals around you, you observe literally all of the living life forms around you, you realize that this time it's so peaceful because it's about to pick up soon. And I'm still here to tell you that it's still the calm before the storm, but we're starting to see it accelerate a little bit more. We're starting to see shit pick up a little bit more. I also noticed too, like when I'm just looking at the sky, especially when the sun sets, I'm starting to see like multiple colors. And I usually just see like that darker orange type color typically when you see a sunset, but like now I'm starting to see like orange. I'm seeing like the chakra colors. Like I'm seeing all the chakra colors when I'm just going outside looking at the sunset. And that's how you know like something's happening, bro. Like the planet is starting to up and work on these higher chakras. At the same time, the matrix and what's going on with the matrix, because let's be real, there's been some eventful things that have happened since I made my last video talking about what's going on. There's been some eventful occurrences. The first thing I want to talk about is look at what's happening. Look at what happened to the president of Haiti. Look at what happened to the president of Haiti. He got assassinated, right? And apparently the people who assassinated him was trained by the US military. And I don't know if, I mean, y'all could connect the dots right now. It just so happens that president of Haiti did not want to give his citizens the vaccine. So what'd they do? They got him out of there. They got him out of there. I'm telling you, these demons are coming with everything right now. They know that their time is up. That's why you see them trying to come in with these last ditch efforts. And not only is it in Haiti, but look at France. Look at France. Look at what's going on in France. They don't tell you. I swear to you, you gotta look for this information on your own. You gotta like seek it out and go on their fucking servers. I'm pretty sure Soluminati talked about some shit like that, where it's like with China and shit. You have to like type shit in and try to get on their servers just to see what's happening, because the United States will not cover it, because they don't want, once again, the revolution will not be televised. They do not want you to realize that people are done with this shit, that people are fed up with it. So look at what's happening in France. They try to mandate vaccine passports, right? We know that's been their goal. You know that's their end game, is to have you get that vaccine, and they want to implement a new world order. Literally. They want you need this to enter here. You need this to buy food. You need this to get your essentials. But look at what's happening in France. You got people rising up. And the crazy part about it is too, I don't even think they have guns in France. We got guns out here. Like, we got guns in America. So if they do some fuck shit like that, we got guns. They don't even have guns, I'm pretty sure. Same with Australia. I'm pretty sure Australia is against that. And we know Australia is a police state right now. They've been a police state for a while. They have no guns, nothing. So you may see in these next few months, and if it's not these next few months, I will just say in these next 10 years, I know that for a fact, we're going to be put to the test. The Second Amendment may have to come in handy for us in the United States, bro. You're going to see why we need the Second Amendment in these next 10 years, especially for what's about to take place, man. You're going to see why. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to sound like no Trump supporter, none of that bullshit, because all politicians are part of the same fucking game, bro. They all play into this divide and conquer shit. They all play into this thing of dividing people up by a label and keeping them there so then they can continue to rule over you. I'm not with that. But what I am with is having rights, having freedoms, and having the ability to defend yourself. You probably gonna see why you don't want that Second Amendment taken away, or why you don't want to take away any guns. Because when a government and any regime starts to overstep and overreach in terms of their power, they overextend their power. You need someone to keep them in check, especially when you have a government that's supposed to have branches to keep each other in check. When all of these things are colluding together, because we know they are, because they're poisoning our water, they're poisoning our food, they're poisoning our skies, poisoning the soil, and they're not doing nothing about it. So that's how you know. They can't even check each other because they're all part of the same fucking plot. They're all part of this. They're all puppets under the elite, under these demons. When they're all under this, who's going to keep them in check? The people that isn't under that. The citizens, the people who live where they rule. I'm all for like being peaceful and shit because, bro, we don't need more violence, but sometimes it may have to take its course that way. Sometimes violence might have to occur. You have to go through some sort of destruction in order to get the new shit. In order for something new to arise, the old shit has to fall. We're seeing that right now. We're seeing this old system fall. We're seeing it fall before our very eyes, bro. This is such an important time in human history because this is not just happening in the United States. This is happening around the entire world. Like, I'm not even joking you. It's either going to be the Great Awakening or the Great Reset. Which one do you want? Hey, which one do you want? Like, you got to really get with it, bro. And what I mean by get with it is to get right within spiritually. To get right within spiritually, mentally, physically. I've been on this semen retention shit for about 40 days, bro. This is like my new record. I swear to you. It may not be the cleanest 40-day streak. There's been some, for me, I've been kind of edging a little bit, but I have not wasted my shit, wasted my seed in 40 days. In that time, I've been using it to pretty much work out, get some exercise, trying to get these gains back, lose some weight, better myself physically, because it may get to the point where you need to be in shape. You need to be physically in tune with yourself to be able to survive, bro. Because it's survival. It may come down to survival situations, survival instincts. So you need to have the physical capabilities to match that. And also, you just have to have a calm state of mind. And that's why it's like you got to stay consistent with those meditations. Stay consistent with that. Sit out in nature. Clear your head. Because right now is the best time to do it. Because this is the calm before the storm. It's in this lull period where you have time to prepare. You got time to move in silent right now. You got time to make moves in silent. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm moving in silence. I'm putting this work in. Don't think I'm perfect, because I definitely have my off days. Even on this 40-day streak I've been on or whatever, I have my off days. I have the days where I sometimes just don't feel up to it, bro. And I just may not get as much shit done. But overall, you just have to continue to push forward, man. You have to continue to push forward because it's a war going on right now. It's a spiritual war going on. There are so many things at play right now, and you see it happening in this world. You see it happening on an external level and on an internal level. You also want to know how I know that this matrix is done for? Is because look at what they're doing. My last video, I said a politician will never let a crisis go to waste. Look at what they were doing, especially for people out in California. I'm out in California, so that's what I'm going to speak on, is what's going on around me. Look at what they're doing. They bring in the mask back. They bring in the fear back. That's how you know. That's how you know something's going on a spiritual level, is because they want to distract y'all from what is happening on a planetary, cosmic level. So what do? They bring in these stories. The Delta variant. Should we be wearing masks again? Oh, LA County forcing you to wear masks again, regardless if you got the shit or not. So that's how you know. It's like, bro, if you got that vaccine, I would be pissed off right now. You still gotta wear the damn mask? Like, bro, that's how you know it's bullshit. That's how you know it's bullshit. It's funny. I mean, I'll never get none of that bullshit. But I'm just saying, because I know plenty of people, I'm sure you know plenty of people that have gotten this vaccine. Pissing off everyone right now. These demons are trying everything. They're trying everything. They bringing back the masks. They bringing the lockdowns back. Now they're about to go door to door convincing you that their product is so good when we know damn well that If your product is so good, you would not have to go door to door asking people to get it. If you're that desperate, there's something wrong. If you're that desperate, there's no shot that there is nothing wrong with it. There's no shot that you are not selling some bullshit. Logically, you just gotta think, bro. Just think about it. Think about it. This product is so safe, so effective, and it helps out so much that you gotta knock on people's doors to tell them to get it, when you know damn well for the last year that they've been telling you that it's available everywhere you go, right around the corner. Oh, step outside. Oh, we got it for you right here. Like, this shit is actually comedy to me, because it's like there's still some people that are falling for it at this point, and it's so hilarious because I mean, we just been sitting back and enjoying the show, bro. We sitting back and enjoying the show. This shit. I will say this, on top of that, the cyber attacks. Keep your eyes out for a cyber attack that may shut down the water or shut down the internet. Like, be ready to be in like a survival situation. You should just be ready regardless. It don't even matter. I should have, like, luckily, you know, I woke up in 2019, but I should have been known since I was the age of like 14 or whatever. I should have been known how to survive in the wild type shit. So right now is the time you need to know, because it's such an unstable time. It's such an unstable time where one event happens, it can shift the entire projection of where society heads as we know it. Like, one event, bro. All it takes is one. Look at what happened with this. Look at what happened with this. A 99% survivable illness did this to us. Imagine what something else can do. Like, are you serious? Like, if a 99.9% survivable illness can cause the entire world to shut down for a year and a half for the less than 1% of the population that actually have a problem with this sickness, imagine what can happen after. Imagine what comes next. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm telling you is start to learn how to like survive on your own and shit. Start to learn how to just mentally start to detach from some of these things that you've come to love, like technology, your computers, your video games. Video games are trash right now. Let's be real. There's no good games right now. So I know that's easy. Video games, TV, sports, just start learning how to detach from that, because it's one, it's just a distraction, and two, it may not even be around. It may not be around. You may be having to fend for your life, bro. You may be having to fend for your life. So it's like, none of that's gonna matter. Really, it's not. It's just keeping you distracted from tapping in. It's keeping you distracted from learning useful skills and also finding out who you are on a spiritual level. All of those things are distractions, bro. That's part of the matrix. That's the matrix for you. Also, another prediction I'm about to make is that we may start to see some more natural disasters. I think we might start to see nature coming back and showing these demons, showing everybody who really runs shit, restore this righteousness. I really think we might start seeing that. And I'm aware that weather modification is a thing, but I honestly think that this might be like natural, like real organic natural disasters. Like, I really think we might start to see that, man, because it has to get worse before it gets better. It has to. That's how harmony works. That's how universal balance works. You have to go through the bad in order to create good. You have to. The planet will start to get a little bit hotter. And once again, if you operating on a more alkaline pH, if you're not eating a lot of heavy metals, not a lot of meat, you just gonna naturally be able to withstand more sun. Just naturally, bro. Your body has been accustomed to absorbing the sun. Even for me, someone who got white skin, I told you in my last video, I'm naturally, like, I can be in the sun a lot longer than I was a couple years ago because I stopped eating meat. You gotta have that alkaline pH, man. Unless we in a survival situation, then yeah, you gotta eat meat. But when it comes to, when you have the ability to not do that, then I suggest everybody just try it out and see what works for you. I've also been realizing that right now, there's a lot of temptations going on. Like, I have a lot of temptations around me, and that's also being on this semen retention shit is you get tested, bro. You get tested to fall back into your old ways. You get tempted with earthly temptations, you know what I'm saying? Like lustful temptations, you know? You get tempted, bro. You get tested, and it's really just a matter of willpower at this point, because you got to see the bigger picture. You got to look ahead and realize that none of this shit may even matter, bro, in this next year or so. Set of circumstances may be completely different. What your problems are right now may change drastically at any point in time. The reason I say right now is just because right now, once again, we're one thing from being set off. One thing can set it all off. Look at what's happening with France. Look at what's happening with Haiti. Look at what's happening with Cuba. I forgot to mention Cuba. Look at what's going on with Cuba. They don't even got no guns or nothing, bro. No guns, nothing. It's real dictator shit out there. Cuba, Australia, like the world is going through some shit. In the United States, over here, our servers are not getting fed the real information, the real shit. I say that to say this. It's important that you just take care of yourself right now. Be careful who you surround yourself with, because if you spiritually in tune right now, if you tapped in right now, people are going to want that energy. And I said this in my last video. People going to want to feed off that energy, because right now, these demons are looking for anything. They're looking for whatever. They know their time is up, bro. It's desperation time for these motherfuckers. It's desperation. Like, you could see it. You see it with all these events going on, that they are desperate to implement this new world order. They're desperate to get people to submit to them. But people are done with that shit. We're done with it. We're done with it, bro. It's time to ascend. It's time to elevate. It's time to elevate. It's time to move past these old ways of living that we've grew up on and everything, and get back to our real roots. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. So mentally, it's important that you start to just shift your perception a little bit and start to operate on that love frequency. Get on that love frequency with the planet. That's what I've been feeling a lot lately too. I'm just starting to appreciate these little things that we see. The people and just liveliness. More so appreciating the things that aren't so superficial. Appreciating the energies around me that I know are pure. And it takes that sight, it takes that third eye, that intuition to be able to see those energies being radiated. Because on a surface level, you won't see it. If you're taking it at face value, literally at face value, just seeing someone's face and not looking past that, you don't get to see their soul. You don't see their energy. You don't see their aura. You don't see that. But when you have that sight, when you have tapped in, you can start to see that in all life forms. You see it in all life forms, man. It's so beautiful. But it's also important to realize that, once again, the devil is going to be the one wearing the cross. They start to see these demons disguising themselves as people that you think are pure. You may start to see that. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing it a lot. I'm going to be real with you. I've been seeing a lot of it in these last like 40, 50 days. I've been seeing a lot of people disguising themselves, coming into my being, my presence, like they on this type of knowledge. They on this shit. And then I just see right through them. I see right through them and I see what they're about. Trust that intuition and you use that discernment. Because right now, it's important. It's important to hold on to your energy, to build that up, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. I promise you that. You're going to need it. You have to embody what it means to be human. You can't be drained of your life force energy. You can't be drained of your energy at all. Because if you have no energy, if you have no light inside of you, that allows you to be taken over, to be body snatched. That'll just put you in that lower vibration. It puts you in that lower vibration. It doesn't allow you to raise up the Kundalini energy inside of you. It doesn't allow you to tap in like you once were. It doesn't allow you to access your psychic abilities. When you start operating that low vibration, you fall back. You fall back. You lose your powers. You lose the progress you made. And I'm sure you don't want to do that. I know for a fact I don't want to do it. I don't want to go back to how I used to be. Sometimes it's like it was blissful, but that was blissful ignorance. So now it's like I'm trying to get to the point where it's blissful and we have the knowledge. Cause the truth hurts. Don't get me wrong, the truth fucking hurts. But it's a different level. You're at a different level of consciousness when you are able to be blissful with the knowledge of these things that have flipped your entire world upside down. That's honestly the main thing I try to strive for, is to have that bliss, that inner peace, while also learning and studying things that may have shattered my ego. You know what I'm saying? That may have flipped my whole world upside down. Knowledge is power. That's my main goal is to find that balance. That's what it's all about. Finding the balance. 47. That's what it's all about, man. Just wanted to bring that video, y'all. Keep taking care of yourselves. Keep staying on your path, man. Keep going. Keep going. Right now is an important time to just prepare yourselves. Stock up on your food, stock up on your water, and get your mind right. Get your mind right, get your soul right, get your body right. Important right now. It's important. I'm telling you. These next few months and really the rest of this year is very important for what's going to happen in the course, like the direction that we may be taking as a collective. So it's important that you are aware and you work on yourself and try to better yourself in this time that we've been given to prepare for what is to come next. Enjoy the video. Please be sure to drop a like on the video, drop a comment. Let me know where you standing at right now. Let me know what you've been doing lately, what you've been working on, what's your main focus right now. What are some realizations you have come to right now and are really at the center of attention for you? What are some things that you have picked up on in these last few weeks since I made my last video? Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more spiritual videos, more reaction videos, diversified content. You know the vibes. We do that out here. We do that. It's been your boy Unseen. I will catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.